Come on, body. Y'all, sorry about that. It's time for me to lick my wounds and pick up my tools. The yard to let me off early today. It's 3:43 Central Time here in Texas. The weather hot. It's hot, y'all. It is hot for sure. But I got a lot done today. Y'all. Oh, I want to wait till some more people come in before I show you what I found out today. My persimmon might still be alive. Let's see. My persimmon might still be alive, and I'm happy about that. Um, I got down a lot of those sunflowers. Can you see? I got down a lot of those sunflowers, and I'm happy about that. I filled up 2 more compost pots, and I got another one to get started. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Start another compost pot. Now, I'm gonna show you what I did get done. I cleared a lot of this away. There's a real clear path right there from where I started from early this morning. I cleaned up the box that I was trying to grow white potatoes in, and I buried some sweet potato growth. I'm gonna try to get more sweet potatoes to grow in that pot. Last year I got those last chance sweet potatoes and butternut squash. I don't know how it happened, but I'm trying to duplicate it this year. I put some growth out of my basket into here. I covered with soil. I also put some growth out of my basket here and covered it with soil. And also I did it in this pot as well. I was trying to grow some cushaw in here, but in my absence, you know what happened. The Texas heat got it. I noticed I had some melon vines growing here. I don't know if that was in my pot with the white potatoes I was trying to grow, but I dumped some of that soil out of that box that I was trying to grow those white potatoes in on top of it. And I'm going to hope it continues to grow. I did have a melon over here. I showed you on a previous video, but my tenant got to it and started nibbling on it while I was gone. I cleared a path here, a real clear path here. My screen still up and alive. My jungle is still in effect, y'all. It's still happening, but I'm getting there. I told y'all I wanted to knock this down. I told y'all I wanted to knock all these down. All those sunflowers. This big stalk this one is gone. This one is gone. And I want to get to this one, but what I noticed was I have a watermelon. I have a melon vine trellised up in this sunflower. And that's exactly why I like the source. They act as a natural trellis for my vining plants. So I'm going to go ahead and let that one stay. I don't want to mess with that because I might get some cantaloupe. I might get some watermelon. I'm not sure, but growing out of this pot. Now, speaking of melons trellising, walk with me, y'all. Hello, number 1 and 2. Walk with me. I want to show you something. I started clearing up over here. I knocked down a whole lot of sunflowers. I did a good job. And I put that in my second and third compost. And I said this morning, when I started this morning, I said, I'm going to take all these sunflowers down. That's what I said. I'm going to take all these sunflowers down. Well, I was getting ready to do that after I unloaded some more table scraps. And I got over here, and I think I told y'all this was pumpkin. I just threw seeds, y'all. I just threw some seeds down, and they are growing bigly. Look how they get loose here. Look at all the flowers over here. But I was getting ready to come through here, and I've been stepping on this vine. You can see it looks, it's been walked on. I've been walking on this vine. I've been walking on it and stomping on it. I was getting to come take this sunflower down, and I looked, and look what I found. I got me a beautiful melon. Yay! I don't know how many more are hiding back here, but I'm gonna let this stay. This sunflower stalk, i.e. tree, that's what I call them, sunflower trees. You see, it's about done. You see, it's about done. All dried up. Isaac. Hey, Isaac. Did you see my melon? That's what makes me happy. I'm out here growing for sure. And I'm having a lot of some stuff, and I know the success I'm having. But the surprises that I find is what really keep me going. Now, my tomatoes are hiding back here. I got to get over here and clean this up too. Now, I'm not trying to cut this back so much because this is a hill in my yard. Yay, yes. Amu, hello. Hello. So, I'm not trying to cut just yet because this right here, I just put down some sod this year. Well, this summer, earlier in the summer, I'm happy it survived too while I was gone. Got that sod be costing money, you know? So anytime you lose, you throwing away money. I try to keep it all. Let's see what else I want to show y'all. Like I said, it's time to lick my wounds and pick up my tools. My tools are scattered all over the yard. So I feel the compost bin, and I mentioned earlier, and I want to clarify this. I said I don't have a golden ratio for composting, and I don't. When I first started composting, because I'm still kind of new to it, I listened to YouTubers and gardeners that I consider experts. They'd say, well, I use 30%. I use 30% green, 7% of brown, and food scraps. I don't do that. I'm willy-nilly putting stuff in my compost either, but I can't say I'm doing 50% of anything. I make sure I have brown, I make green, and I have scraps. And this is what I have. This is my hot compost. YouTube made me do this hot compost, and I'm happy about it because it breaks down stuff really quick. I got all of them covered up with this heavy plastic. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about this heavy plastic. My dad used to work at General Electric, and he'd bring stuff on. One day he bought a big old sheet of plastic, and he put water on it and spread it over the backyard. We had a slip and slide. Anybody know what a slip and slide is? They started selling stuff like that after a while, but we had one before they started selling it. It just was fun, stupid fun. But back to the plastic. That all of my compost bins are covered with the plastic. Hey y'all, all of my stuff is covered with the heavy plastic that helps it break down faster. I mentioned in a previous live that I've missed those hot days in Texas, 150 or 100 and whatever, hot days. I've missed those. So this is gonna be a bit slower, but I do have it covered with plastic to trap the heat. This is number 4. This is compost bin, number 4. Because this is my hot compost. I got another one on the other side of the yard. This is number 3, and this is number 4. When I get started, if you can see, this is my purple tomato bush. It's not a weed. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna keep letting it go. But I still got a whole lot more weeds to go. I showed y'all this morning, and this is my progress, y'all. This is my update. What I'm letting y'all see today. This was overgrown this morning. I've cleaned it out a lot. This is the left side of my grow row, and this is the right side of my grow row. I'm still, hey Jax, you're 8? Jax, do you like gardening? Jax, do you like gardening? That's good. I started gardening at a young age. Actually, I wasn't gardening, but my dad let me touch the garden tiller, and that might have spawned a whole lot of love of growing stuff. And that's grow now because I was exposed to it early and it was fun. They not make it work for me and my siblings. Some of us like growing, some of us don't. It is where I find my happy in the garden. So, and this is the right side. I still got a lot to go to get back there, but I'm getting there. I made a lot of progress this morning. I made a lot of progress this morning. Now, I want to go to the other side. I want to go to the other side. I've cleared this off some. I feel like I'm going to have to put my lawnmower back here eventually. And that's okay. I'm okay with it, but I'm going to get it down enough so I don't have to fight with the lawnmower cutting on and off. I cleaned out my growers. I rearranged some things. And again, I said I'm trying to get the most sweet potatoes this year. Jack's my favorite food. I like food. I'm a foodie, Jax. I can cook just about anything, and I like, well, from the garden, if we're talking about the garden specifically, I like cucumbers, tomatoes. Every year I grow the same thing, cucumbers, tomatoes. Have you heard of cushaw? Are you familiar with cushaw? I like squash. I love strawberries. And I like a salad, a good salad, Jax. A good salad turns into a meal. Just a nice bed of greens with some meat, some vegetables. Like if you do green peppers, you could put some corn on it. You could put some corn chips on top of it. Those cucumbers, eggs. Oh, Jax. A salad is a meal. It's a delicious, healthy meal. If you put too much salad dressing on it, it's going to turn to something else. But, you know, oh, let's see. Oh, another thing is, I was out here and did a video like a little while ago, Will It Grow? And I had some carrots that I grew some carrots and put them in my parents' refrigerator in the produce thing, right? They started to sprout. A video, and I said, will it grow? And sure enough, it grew in this wash bin, but it did not produce more carrots. What it did do was produce flowers. It made some flowers. Now, my mind says that it went to seed. So today, I pulled those seeds, and I'm going to see. Well, actually, I pulled the flowers. And look, are those carrot seeds falling off those flowers? Look, this one right here. I want to show you. This one right here. All the little things have fallen off. So I'm going to say all the seeds have fallen off there. So what I'm going to do today before I completely shut it down, I'm going to drop all those little things that you see, and I'm going to cover it up too. I don't want the wind to blow it away, but I want to trap all those. If those are carrot seeds, that's awesome. I have free carrot seeds, y'all, straight from my garden, and I'm really happy about that. Now, I was mentioning the sweet potatoes that I'm trying to grow more of, and the last chance ones that I got last year. Now, I also put some more sweet potato vines down in this flower pot. Hopefully they'll root there as well. You know, that would be good. And this is the complete other side of my yard. I start knocking down the weeds right here too. If you see, from my patio door, I cannot see my neighbor's patio door. And that's exactly the purpose of my sunflower screen. So I learned something this year. Oh, I cleaned out this flower pot too. Did y'all see that earlier? It was all messed up. Now, I also rehomed the zinnia from my grow row over there. So, What I'm gonna do is next year when I try to get my privacy screen, I'm gonna plant at the end of my patio. See how this one is growing all big and full at the end of my patio? And the rest of them are going at the end of my patio. The ones up against the fence are doing really good, but the screen seems to be right here at the edge of the patio. That's where the privacy starts, right at the patio. Now, tomorrow when I get out here, y'all, because it's hot in Texas, it's hot in Texas, it's hot in Texas. When I get out here early, bright and early tomorrow, I'm going to come on out here and clean this up. And this is my 4th compost bin right here. I'm going to get started on this tomorrow. I'm going to get into, oh, my poblano peppers got a blossom. These are poblano peppers. Now, I made stuffed poblano peppers, and I got those poblano peppers on the clearance. And I didn't know what to do with them, but I saw stuffed jalapenos, so I said I'm going to stuff poblanos. And I did, and they were delicious. And they look good. Y'all can check out that video and see what I'll do, because I cook. I like to cook. I'm a decent cook. And that's what I did with those. Now, because it's hot in Texas, it's the end of the day, the yard, i.e. the garden, my boss to let me off early, I'm about to shut it down. And I'll pick up with y'all bright and early tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to hit it again. Now, my garden didn't start looking like this overnight. So it's not going to be overnight that I can fix it and make it look better. But I'm working on it. And every day I'm making progress. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see what I'm getting up to. And turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a minute of this garden cleanup. Bye, y'all.